Mr. Martin Kweku Ayisi. Already see a quab and a pump to saying.
Exams are now.
Yeah, let me try.
And
so shake a crack.
Oh, so dear.
Oh, I do me. Now, say, I pull me.
Oh, pa.
But by way of recap, or more, maybe last week, or went to me and Tieno. Boyemuka Kretiawa, the course last week.
Medasi. And then, Netiana say, oh, yeah, mining over 100 years.
Yes.
Mika say, your mine be Ghana, Obuasi. I say 125 years. Call 127. Mudasu Kremudi ding. The next 30 to 40 years so I will hope. Man for Kasa complaining and of course South Africa was in your to say Joburg and to say Perth, to say Toronto, Vancouver, and almost all the other mining jurisdictions. I think it's a legitimate complaint from Obi. I said, look, you say mining. Actually, in fact, to be honest with you, mining actually grow pa.
Ghana.
Oh, seriously?
Really?
You see the figures.
Okay.
Over taxes. Bruni say corporate tax. To our Mutuyama government, we get profits. Over royalties. Over and other taxes, the boom cry. The many says we do by $1 billion. Almost minerals now. You check your data no. We are looking at receipts over $6 billion plus. You can say in the next 2, 3, or maybe 4 years, you will cross $10 billion.
That's corporate taxes from the mining companies.
There can receipts from mining. Receipts from mining. Okay. Minerals now.
Very well.
My cocoa number a little over $2 billion. So. We have to ask ourselves, how we fine? How we benefiting as a nation? Okay. My introduction, no make answer. The royalties, ni taxes, ni nyabo maeko aban China Republic State na nkasa nyanya be 1 billion. But every day over 20 plus mining companies, close to about 200, 300, 400 companies omo yenhwehwem do ni say exploration. Omo tonyema. Omo procure goods and services. Meaning say work on mine that there are all kinds of structures there. You check your records no. Almost spending more than $2 billion a year
on procurement.
Yes, and supplies and services.
$2 billion
more than that. That's the data on your Minerals Commission. Data. We share 41 items. We are check it 2021, 2022, 2020, 2019. It's over $2 billion. Boom. Wow. So even the taxes now quite by on and do half.
Yeah. Now
you can say. This may go up to about $3 billion. May lay foundation, but when you say foundation, I don't know how you say it in tree.
I get you.
We are likely say ABI do be 3, 4, 5 billion in future. Why? New mines. Apija. If you cry started. Last me can say extreme hope on the big mine BBPO within 2 years almost close to about 500 million. Let me use that one even as an analysis. Or talency, no.
Talency, okay.
By election time or so, never ready. Big mine, and your mine kitwa. A better rival or bossini.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Talency
upper east. Now, yes, on say if you say good, only southern part of Ghana. Yes. Now, any time between now and then, say by election time, no, construction and a lot of things will be going on. You understand that? On my best spending $450 to about close to $500 million. Ninya procurement, construction, building, structures, plan, all those things. Yeah, said here as a regulator or as share a good year and those minerals is to ensure say so this close to $500 million. Ahipana ebetumi aka and no issue no. Neman be one by Bruni say fabrication. I don't know how you say it in Chi. equipment in those things. Except be beside two things. Shouldn't these things be procured here? Services of these various kinds of insurance or finance. You can imagine this project 2 years. How much you'll be spending, for example, on insurance. Because a man said you have to insure the site, workers, and all those things. This is just one. Bakubi Sube PA or Upper West, Anadoli Kalio, Speaker, Krum Hostile, I also yet define.
Okay.
Now we move for a new. Let's talk about the existing ones. Here, Kase, Uko Wasa, they are going to spend close to about $1 billion. And you see the assembly make $1 billion
on procurement.
No, to deepen the mine.
The mine.
And Ukabe, the deepest mine, almost twice the depth of the current one, Obuasi.
Okay.
It's all services of different kinds. Well, it's engineering. So how do we capture this $1 billion? Should be important. Wow, almost ton fuel, insurance, transactions up and down. Now Obuasi apeja biom almost 800 million.
Yeah.
And then you're also talking about Bibiani. Bibiani for almost 6 years.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening.
The mine was shut.
apeja the ding.
Oh, Bibiani.
Yes,
it's back.
Bibiani is back. Live.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They will spend close to over $200 million. Okay, into me were 3 categories already. New mines.
Existing mines.
Existing mines are almost expansion.
Yes.
Almost expansion, like new mods.
Yeah.
You see, almost planning another one for no. A standard, bro. It's a standalone, different from the south. And then you also have Wasa.
Yeah.
Expansion. Expansion movie it will extend life of mine by 17 years. Other time now called pension. So we have those who are expanding. Redevelopment.
Okay.
Like Obuasi and then Bibiani. And then the new ones, Azuma Resources, Nikadna Mekan.
Yeah.
Mekani Nyaboma. We are expecting anything to like $3-4-5 billion of investment within the next 4 or 5 year window.
Years.
And yes, Kitwa. Minka taxes, corporate taxes here. So, how do we ensure say all these investments, metals, fabricated services, say insurance, banking, fuel, one who listen 41,
I've seen the list.
as much as possible, these things will stay here.
As a
no issue, no. A big crowd manufacturing for like show number 17. Show number 17.
Number 17, overalls and work clothes.
Overall and work clothes.
See a bit more pamwa.
Yes. Into all these construction sites and all the name of Meshisha and all those are your textiles companies.
And it's a huge.
It is a huge thing. That is why personally I've taken this challenge myself to lead this whole education. Me other, what do you call it?
Officers. No?
Omobeba from time to time.
Yeah.
But I think this is the 4th time I'm about.
Yeah.
You see it?
But this is critical.
This is very critical. So the essence of this list, having laid a foundation, and having mentioned the billions of dollars involved, then the question is, then you bet me as a nation, Sikawe Beka.
Because the Anya would see receipt from mining, huge figure. But at the end of the day, the
Beka say why investment like this one extreme they are making why investment 500 million. But the BL the free outside.
Wow.
Okay, so now let's get into the details and I ensure nitty-gritty.
Yeah.
1. Sika, this investment, Sika when you almost far free outside. Omukoji loan. Our US, Australia, Canada, China, and South Africa.
Yeah.
And I be a company, bigger parent company, be of Lodi shares. And I be a private equity fund, be a Nkofobia Omiyejuma or US, Omiya pension, Omiyejuma, Omusika Kakra, then to prepare for pension. It be a better 3, 4, 5 billion. Now, Omako, GB, so Omako see my or Ghana, that kind of thing. Now, Ukraine, once they bring in their money, it has to go back. So the question is, I didn't know to mean resist canoa.
Ghana.
You raise the money here, the money stays where?
Here.
So you see, you are new share at least company be so listed on the stock exchange.
Every mining company.
Yes.
Okay. Even for the multinational
company, once I registered in Ghana, say, oh, too good, and now any mineral, I say I do call stock exchange.
A better condition precedent and a subsequent.
Oh, yeah. Let me explain.
Okay.
Wow, Minerals Commission say regulator, but stock no will be for
different. Okay.
Since any Security and Exchange Commission, any Ghana Stock Exchange. You know my and she share your transit or my church near Mamufa Webra, ye Webra, open for me, didn't you? In fact, the last 3 months, I do my
okay. Okay.
Ye Brunisa modalities, framework, ye Bibia Kama. Ye need industry for Kasa. Ye know mobile final round of meeting sometime next week or so.
Okay.
And then, because so, okay. Ubibiara capital investment here be 100 million now. Yes.
You have to list on the stock exchange.
Any minister have decided you have to list on the stock exchange. Because rules no are different.
Yeah.
Oh, for some or quite a bit me about so no, you don't meet the criteria. Baby sir. You can say by the time I will be appearing here next week. Nyame Aduma Baku Krabe listing.
Oh really?
Oh yes.
That's some good news.
Yes. So within the next year, 2-3 years, most of them will list here. My favorite example, Anglo Gold Ashanti. Omo Mike, see me no Ghana. Obuasi. That's a dancing area, and then Idua Prim in Takwa. Obuasi, Omo Bibia, Omo ni number be 400 to 450,000 ounces. Idua Prim maybe 200. Inti Yanfani say the 2 months, and that's about 600,000 ounces. Yeah. This year, price of gold has not been less than $1,800
per ounce.
Multiply natural.
Wow.
Obisi can hear now. Anglo Gold Ashanti, a South African company, more Johannesburg Stock Exchange, and the more operations was South America, and other countries. Almost see all those places. Omo mines now South Africa, Omo town. Omu ni mine back who put was South Africa. But was stock exchange. Or Johannesburg. I didn't know to mean list. I ye. Until you know Mubakasa, your baby.
But the other thing is, the other thing is, and maybe I don't know, maybe I'm a framework they capture. How do we then ensure that when they list or more shares will not be foreign capital? But maybe I want list on Ghana.
You improve the market capitalization. Now say Ghana for us to shares with other countries.
Other countries. Yeah.
Yes, people can sit here and buy shares in other countries through some whatever, some scheme or some arrangement. Yes, there are Ghanaians who own shares abroad. So better waha. Yes, Bruni say about increasing market capitalization of the stock exchange, and you can see I'm talking about billions. I mean, name billion kasa or trip, so is it PPP or whatever?
That's true.
How we say ABR close to this $500 million? Omudi Babe see talents in my a free Ghana. Now, open all this cannot shed them now. Sebio, Yamin Pengu, fire outbreak now, she and now. Kodan Koto shares. Yeah, big bold girl, seriously. Obia Betobi.
It makes sense.
So this is just one. And me can be when I was with Omar in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And yet plans are far advanced. Walkie talk, by because
it is happening.
Oh yes. Now say the mercury machine by my culture. Well, next week will be one company belly. Yes. And then subsequent presentation in the stock exchange in Security and Exchange Commission. Everything we explain to everybody because people must understand.
And the need for people to.
Be 3 sessions on the listing. Yeah. So this is just one out of the 41 items. Now, we share another. This time we'll take the items one after the other, just to tell you, say, as a nation, we will have to change course.
Yeah. is true. And maybe we'll start with the first item.
No, because some are new, and those are the ones that we need to understand. So we want to look at the new items.
The new item.
Because that is a game changer.
That's fair.
Your financial services. So we don't need to follow any particular order.
And that is number
23.
Number 23, yes.
Financial services.
Strictly incorporated in Ghana within a minimum of 20% Ghanaian directors and shareholders.
Sale of minerals. You turn a good DNA box side when you're over 6 billion. With these new mines, new expansion now, it will be heading towards 10 billion. Effective this year. Company be at least 20%. SLD for local bank.
Okay.
Into Yenfan say we production 200,000 ounces times 1,800. Assume it's a price of we average 1,800. Multiply it. And we are ensuring 20%. Now you track on my Bank of Ghana. On my names of the local banks. BBT say CBG, NIB, Agri Development Bank, Car Bank. Women are local banks. You can imagine if these millions of dollars a form on same. You bet Bruni say I don't know how you mention it. You bet capitalizing the banks
no?
And a whole lot of things.
Yes. Loans.
Not the BR Macquarie Bank. These banks in US and all those. Into 20%. We will be talking about monitoring and report requirements in other sessions, because the law is very strict. We share penalties. Companies on money. If there's a particular law, you implement it serious in local content. So that is that. Then insurance. Me checking me data 2019. Insurance we are almost about $12 million. Again, I've just mentioned this talents in mine and other ones that are coming up. If exploration,
insurance, of course.
Again, 20%. This all the far.
A local insurance company.
Yes, and I'm in church local, no, whether insurance or financial company, directors, all the directors, only 7, 8 to 5.
They should all be Ghanaians.
And I share with the senior should be all Ghanaians. To say Ghanaians. Bruni. And any other Vura and Nigeria.
Oh, really?
Yes. Until if you are a private company, again, you are reaching out to regulator, National Insurance Commission. My Dino, Ben 9 or so. They are mining companies. Go and get insurance placement. Because I don't know, and it's all value report. And it's okay, so my tongue good, mean about 200 million. I'll ask you 20% of that. What are the local banks? I'll ask, me check it. Who fall below even 1%, it comes with a fine. The same like insurance, but insurance in your more flexibility because you see, ABA last year, let's say June or July. So it will end this year. ABA June, July, May, or October. In share by this year, you can ask him to go and cancel. Into those who have not done that, SM will implement it. But those who have insured already, if you renew pay SL now, go and talk to any of these 9 banks and do that. So that is on insurance and financial services.
Wow.
So that is that. My favorite here, contract mining.
Contract mining.
Yes.
Say being a cost or Goldfields is our
Goldfields, most of the companies. Now contract mining, 2.
Owner mining.
There be and no put about contract mining. I say over surface, open pits.
Okay.
Or more mining terms, open pits and open cast, but surface mining and underground.
Underground
mining. And natural and wasa. We are underground. Okay.
Okay, wasa is it
Golden Star wasa at Chimpim that area. For her wasa those places. And then also Prestia. There's also another underground one. FGL. Now, new in Shishano say contract mining surface. Ghana ni.
Really?
Yes. And yes, really asem. That is what is going on.
Surface mining contract. I was say a Ghanaian company.
Person contract and any of the mining companies. Or person will be contract
to mine for you.
When he said drill, blast, and then do everything. He said rockshore engineers and planners. Those are the people. Yes, or any other person or Beba Minerals Commission here register. That is it. Contract mining require $1 billion. Me Niema in the world listen, so 41.
41.
Contract mining quite $1 billion. I have just spoken about Talensi, Ni Extreme, and other new expansions on Moye. So we are looking at over $1 billion to close to $2-3 billion within a very short time. I say Ghana ni sikano bekaha. That is what we must do as a nation. These are the changes. Even underground. Underground more challenging. Bruni say we have technology ni sika. Because was underground. One day this is Mrs. almost all the journalists in Ghana. Na many mines for arranging you see underground mine. What is there? What it means to go down like 1,000 meters or 500 meters. Yes. You will see that my chief inspector of mine will see the difference between underground and surface. He said, once you don't see the sky. I think I love that definition. So look at contract mining alone. It's more than the total receipts of government from taxes, royalties, and other stuff. Just contract mining. Fuel, 300 million.
Fuel mining.
Supply. Yes, see, we a foreign company. Want to mean supply. Want to mean ton for my mine.
I was saying local.
Yeah, no crap about 2 years ago. $300 million.
Baba, I don't know. I was saying
Yanya independence over 60 years. Nasa retail. Omukonya retail. Na just okitaka. They should set up and whatever. 2 years ago, the mine spent close to $300 million
on fuel.
Fuel supply. Lubricants, you bear 80 something. Until the fuel and lubricants boom, you are heading to like 400 million. New mines, new expansion now, maybe about 500 million. You see Ghana for next year. That is it. Security at the mines. Ghana, 2 years ago, $16 million. Into foreign companies now, we security in you say Mincom pay other security.
Other security in there.
Even underground mine, this Oma Ghana need 30%. Bruni said we have to start from somewhere. Mami Bissau, University of Development Studies.
Yeah.
The structure some was to say with several campuses. Is that how it started?
No.
Yes. Even I was reading the history of the medical school. You see Dr. or Professor Ismos Moa in Kumamu start here. A small number of faculty of law.
Yeah.
That's how you start. You have to start from somewhere and then you get somewhere. Even Obuasi says here, contract mining underground, JV, joint venture between Ghana, Nini, a foreign entity, 50-50.
Oh, okay.
50-50. Okay, me joining Minerals Commission 21 years ago. I didn't imagine say Ghana ni betimi set up company. I drilling services
in Ghana.
Oh, me time ni ho. I was a young lawyer then. There was no Ghanaian doing drilling services. And I Ghana for communia contract in another company. Into you see drilling.
So,
Ghana. Drilling here. Normally one drill here. How will you get the results? Very expensive. Okay, into drilling, surface operations, Ghana.
Drilling.
Oh, me were listening now. Baby, a lot of Ghanaian companies owned by Ghana, and more expertise. And energy now, people have really invested in this seriously.
Capacity building. Yes.
And I have never received any report from Goldfields. Newmont is the biggest gold producer in the world. And now ABR, Anglo Gold Ashanti say, OB, whatever drilling services, now they are not up to the tax. I have not seen anything like that. I am on air. 30 million Ghanaians are here, and even people abroad. So it means that the Ghanaians are up to the tax. They are investing in machinery, technology. A big crowd for expatriates. Oh yes, some of the Ghanaian companies to me requested for expatriate. Yeah, approval. So all building,
of course.
Yes, it's like football. Yes, that is what it has come to. So we shouldn't be so fixated. My name is Nobe explaining in Chi about royalties and taxes. Oh, but it's also necessary.
Oh, necessary.
No one free HSS
by a chunk of the money.
Yeah. This should be our focus as a nation. Yejumanu Minerals Commission. This is what should concern us. Omun raise sikanu waha. Omun fabricate omun yema waha. My favorite other example. company B was Shama in Chamba Hosa.
Shama.
Shama.
Is it a tile company?
Yes.
Tile company.
Keda Upamun Koho. 3,500 workers. President Kwane called launch one of the assembly side. Almost ceramics.
Yes,
tiles. Almost exported to almost about 60% of the market here. 40% goes to Guinea. I think they also go to Burkina and even Peru.
Okay.
Do you know their raw material? 5 minerals. 5 minerals. Almost use kaolin. Almost now Western region. Almost use clay. Baby the tack and a limestone. These are the minerals they use. You see, so basically, and then America, I'm looking at the link between industry and mining. Uko South Africa, Uko Chile. There are several companies on fabrication, various tools, equipment. In fact, most of the equipment that companies in South Africa, we have to do the same thing here. So, for instance, Minister Kwawa can't share me. One gold catcher he says we should look at the possibility of doing it here. And go for some magazine, Some magazine. Why can't they do it? And Christo Asafo. Why? Television and all those cars. The Minister of Finance is riding in one of his cars. So if he can manufacture a car like that with all those electronics, this machine, why can't we fabricate in Ghana here? Say a creative manufacturing sector hinge on mining. And then those 5 million as a separate, that means that these 3,500 workers, they have to go.
Yeah, they have to go.
That's the kind of thing we are talking about. Obiabeji license or the application about Eco Ministry or clay or baby or water region, or Togome. I think the Togo area there. He is going to produce a material or reduce the import of clinker. Seriously, yes.
Then things are happening.
A lot of things are happening. But you see, if we don't tell our story, nobody will know. That is why we have decided that now we will tell our story.
We tell the story.
Most people didn't know about this. That's why I'm here.
But maybe for this list of 41, considerations now, then what, for example, then a man more the calico bags account, no man for any other.
Okay, let me explain.
Okay.
Once mining companies, as Omu file reports.
Okay.
You have to tell us everything. Mizuwe, Mitowe, Miyewe, and then how much? Near trust near compile it. Yes, your research and statistics department. Oh, okay. This item, would the boom 100 million? I say, wow. Why can't we manufacture it here?
Okay.
In the air research, can you say, oh, idea we need there are 2 lessons also. Then after some number of years, then we realize that, oh, Ghana 4, 3, 5 companies. But you show more production, you share demand. 100%, you create problems. In the because you be 30% and 40% get local. Eventually, we will say no 100% after we have built capacity. Drilling, say no, that's all these years. But now you say no, we have enough capacity. So we do our research and look at production. We look at the requirements of the mining companies and we look at local capacity. And that's what will inform us to put it on the list. And they ask whether we enhance it by a certain percentage or preserving in say with the Ghana for again research
based on the research.
Yes.
And I suppose based on the same research, the more increase the list from 29 to 41, right?
29 to 41. Next year, Quebec also. And then some of the things here are open. You maybe 40% Ghanaian or 30%. Yeah, 30% Ghanaian. Increase it.
Grinding media there.
Oh, I'm using. I think this I made the picture. Next week. Some of the things are very technical, but pictorial and video beboa. Then Uboka Kra na machechi. But some of the things are very straightforward. So I'll list them for you. Maybe next week.
In a cement and cement product and grout, and also I was 100% from Ghana. Number three,
cement and cement. No, we've not done it 100% yet. Because there are a lot of companies. Hey, let me also explain this. Some of the items on the list, like exclusively Ghanaian. Why? Because you see, Obifia Manoni or the bear $50 million about wabe set up. Na precupe ana broni say overnight. Then you say this thing should be supplied by only Ghanaians. Yes, I now going for business. There be. Or invest, particularly on manufacture. No. So we will say that, look, don't import, come and set up here. You understand? So if someone will be out in the about $100 million, we'll best set up plant. Why will you wake up and say that, oh, this one should be done by Ghanaians, when he came purposely for that? You are giving bad signals to the investor community. Into manufacturing staff, they are very careful
about that.
Our drive and push is come and do it here.
Yeah.
Like value addition, but system metal, the building refining, that is why President is so crazy about bauxite near iron ore.
Yeah.
And building metals, value. In fact, I think one of the most ambitious program of this government, maybe apart from SSS, this value addition to bauxite and iron ore. We have to do it. Gear deck. Fortunately, me on board soon.
Okay.
Because of there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
that's not what I do.
And you say, the kitwa. Refining, you are talking about billions of dollars. And then, of course, you hear associated infrastructure.
Yeah.
You understand? Transportation, and all those.
Make sure listeners know. Bolt and nuts, they say no 100% Ghana. And
bolt number
9.
Number 9. Again, you see this thing.
And also your manufacturer.
Manufacturer.
Okay. Before they come down to manufacture here. No?
Even before you say anything, the ones that are even 100%. More contracts that before this year, let the contract run.
Okay.
And they pay.
Then this one will kick in.
So we are not that capricious and now call baby. Masa. And yes, sir. Baby, investors. We are very careful. And to be honest with you, this 41 item, any industry, the chance in discussion, bear 2-3 times. My last discussion was with them in Kumasi. I am not under obligation to say because you're defending your own with statistics and data. So that normally foreign ones who try to push back, they are set out, they say no. So the manufacturing ones, we are careful not to discourage foreign investors.
But I am looking at a time in the near future, all these 41, will all 100% be manufactured in Ghana. That would be like
hallelujah.
That would be like
hallelujah. But of course, you see, we are Ghana now set up now. We products in here very good.
Yeah.
But the companies, they are not stupid. Why will he import something and then if he can get it cheaper? Because they cost. Why? I'm going to spend like $10 million to import this item. There's another company who is manufacturing Ghana. I'll buy it in cedis, not dollars. 5 million, the same quality. Or better. You buy from the Ghanaians.
By the way, Ghanaians no so more specifications, no.
Company. In fact, Usha Emrana. Let me explain this. After this list,
yeah.
I saw a procurement plan.
Okay.
5 years.
That's the mining company.
Yes, I saw the Minerals Commission. 1 year, $10,000. Fine. Every day, 5,000. CD. What the plan no bad? Plan is near my means. One, you have over check list, We met top 40%, we met 60%. You have to explain why. Tell me why you cannot buy 100%.
You cannot buy 100%.
The ones that are exclusively Ghanaian, you have no choice. To me, can't say we better for 80%. Debbie, and you import the rest, and now over the 20% Bema total. Debbie, he has to go to Ghanaian company.
And then the question I'm saying, by sir, exclusive Ghanaian directors and shareholders in the fuel supply company, meaning say companies now Ghana for a franchise they are out.
They are out. I'm going retail centers. The companies will not make that mistake. Next session, let's spend any time at discussing the penalties and fines involved. And you say I am obsessed with that. And I am the same finding Debbie. Me professor who this kind of share business no more. That came about 2019 yesterday for the fuel one. So since 2019, no mining company can procure fuel from the likes of Total, Engiana, Vivo.
And a share.
Extra mia papa it's against the law.
And a
the mining law.
Shell, Total, Vivo, Vivo, Shell.
Yes, Engine. Yes, no, only Ghanaian companies.
Yeah.
What is
it
it?
means
I am talking about $300 million.
Yeah, I get you.
Yes.
I don't know. Goil money. Is Petrosol Ghanaian?
I have to check the list.
Okay.
Next time, maybe I'll come and read the list to you and all those things. Inti bisa unse obi independence in 1957, 60 plus years. Now, a company will come and set up here to supply
fuel.
Yeah, per manufacturing.
Yeah.
Bolts and nuts. Manufacture these things, but explosives, all those things. Here.
No, but I think this
to
really...
buy fuel and go and supply to the mining co and catering services. Look, years ago, sometimes it be more important. So years back, when I mean catching water until bottled water be common.
Yeah.
Yes. Uja ho mo di bibia beba even panier and now blade. Yes, one almost made in Czechoslovakia. Blade kwa mo di beba. I say a businessman in Nubia na.
Absolutely. Yes. Say almost idea and say Corona we raise kind of free.
Na me ko Togo and you can me ko Togo and you can see na me ko nya business me ko set up.
Now
there be me chance be Memo be set up. You also come.
Absolutely.
And then take the money. And you see, that's the issue. Once he comes, he brings his billions. I'm here telling you $3 to $4, $5 billion within the next 5 years to expand mines, build new ones, and then redevelop existing ones. How sweet if we could raise these billions in Ghana. Oh. You only get to know if there is fire outbreak.
Oh no,
because I cannot go to somebody's house and bed and go and count money. Anytime there is fire outbreak, then you get to know that people have money in this country. Gonna cut shares. But there's a million chichemu so that you understand.
You understand. That's true.
You understand? Yes.
That's true.
And the price of gold is very good, very high. At least you compare last year about $300 on the average.
Difference.
You know, yes. Until if you sold 1,000 ounces last year at 1,500 now, this year at least first 6 months about 1,800. When you pay $300, calculate it. Of course, cost is also going up anyway, but they are far better off. You understand? Until
wow.
I mean, time has come to change costs.
That's nice. That's really nice. I mean,
those are some of the things on the list.
Yeah.
I think let me also show you something.
Yeah.
33.
33 civil works, including construction of
33 company be kwa share bufu near the count. Hall roads. Access roads.
Yeah.
So I combine that some of them are not tarred. Okay? The only tar where the bungalows Hall roads. Just say Sebio. Jimmy mana. This is obi free outside but access road.
Access road keke no.
And now bungalows like this Talency mine $500 million. Ombesisi ada kesi ama workers. Staff. Ombesisi hospital and now school.
Yeah.
Etc. For workers and all kinds of things. A foreign company should come and do access road and an office building. Office building. Kind of forward to me and see even flower make hyper says years ago. Is it state construction company? Omunya contract because Angola. And then during the surviving war they couldn't do it. Into access road. Let's read it carefully, including construction of access and haul roads, other infrastructure. Strictly incorporated in Ghana with exclusive Ghanaian directors and
shareholders.
Into mine now, a whole lot of things will go to Ghanaians. Road. And I don't want to expose anybody, but there was a particular company, almost a foreign company, a road. Access road. Yes, stop here.
Wow.
Access road. And your quota. Then you can maybe from the mill to the baby on crash bibisa. And then only for me to request because you requested a procurement will be just to check. Say Obi a Ghana near on your free Togo na Australia na Burkina. And then also this one we are bringing and say what about them? I told him that how can you I told him that will you allow a Ghanaian to come to your country to come and do access without bitumen?
Without bitumen.
In fact, even very soon, plants now, milling crashing in Accra. No, we have to find some people to do it. Various components. Then you can give meaning to local content. In fact, I like the other part, local participation. Then at the end of the day, Yenya retire because yes, when we look back, mining now can contribute to TNU, broad-based national development. Then you can have several hundreds of companies almost employ thousands of people just to manufacture all kinds of items for the mining sector. Wow, into your taking value addition, this industrialization drive rely on minerals seriously. Then you bet me I can say mine chichi but there's one thing I must praise Ghanaians for. A bad skills power there. Maybe in South Africa. We have some of the finest skills in Africa in the world about mining. TNU, Ghana has some of the finest and the most talented skills in mining in the world. But Africa, mining country, Ghana for you go Tanzania, Chim, Burkina Faso almost 30 years, Ghana or Ivory Coast, DRC, or French, no more Forsika, or Guinea, Australia, or go Chim. And then most of the mines are run by Ghanaians. Again, you're young lawyer, you caught those days, and I call mine inspection. Some 10, 15 years ago, called Clubhouse, Omunkwa, Biba Coupe, or a mine superintendent, BB. And then, my manager, I saw a Ghanaian, my manager, to say army commander, the war and everything stands on you, yes. Until my manager, the man rhymes, and my manager. BB CEOs in India, a drop him 650 workers, from managing director to cleaner, Ghana for pesos crap. Yes. That is it. It's so beautiful. So you walk into a big mine like Iduaprim and everybody here, everybody there is Ghanaian. Okay? We saw this coming. Those of us who joined Minerals Commission by 20 years ago, because your predecessors in Eddie Kamfono, I'm just continuing and taking it to the next level. That's how you run a country.
I think you've done some
really to the sense that shortage. Some of the areas you cannot even hire a foreigner. I am getting a request, so my expertise in because the Ghanaians are also going outside. Western Australia, or Canada. Occasionally, yes, they come back.
Engineering field, no, I good.
That is the area we are now looking at. That's
Minerals engineering.
Mining engineering.
And mining engineering.
Mining engineering, geosciences, yes.
Geoscience.
Yes, that's
okay.
That is what we have to go. I mean, this year for mining engineers, we bring close to about 30, 40 be from UMAT.
Wow.
Yes. Until the you see science, technology, vocational is a way now. You have to take it seriously. We took a lot of them, and then we got the most experienced ones. Yes, we Pochika from the Anna mines to train them. And now I always say this. Now a lot of people didn't know because you feel say, you see mining in Western region, Ashanti, Eastern region, and maybe Central region. The other day, I came to repeat the list here. All the 16 regions in Ghana. Let me repeat. All the 16 regions in Ghana, some kind of mineral activity is going on. Either exploration and or mining. So that means a by inspection in monitoring, we say a double up. It means almost every region, every district, even some of the districts require obey 4 or 5 offices. Yes, or regions. Wow, and yes, you can monitor.
Yeah.
Yes, see office or Tamale, Achimda, Bibiani. So, for example, Bibiani office, it's a new one. We used to have a small place, but this August is very ready. I don't have to let the inspectors come from Kumasi
to go and
to Bibiani because Bibiani there's a mine there now. Chirano is less than
close to Bibiani.
Close by Nawaso. Until you just get a full spectrum of inspectors. You can't inspectors, you can't machinery. Mechanical engineering because the mine site is full of what do you call it, these machines. Your electrical inspectors, your mining engineer proper, your technical surveyor, mine surveying, yes, our metallurgy. In the inspectors some move here, they move together. Obi checking electrical installations. Obi checking what do you call it, plant size. Obi checking mechanical, etc. No more much report. Sometimes if they need to stop you, they'll do it. Sometimes, this thing, check it, mama or 2 weeks. Oh yeah, mistake a creepy problem. Especially underground. Well, because the little mistake, you just kill somebody. Into health and safety laws are very stringent.
Very strict. Wow.
So we those of us at Minerals Commission, we also have to be at par with the same knowledge. You have a mine like Newmont, a mining company like Newmont. It is the biggest mining company in the world to produce gold, almost from the US. Now, Minerals Commission inspector, you just go there like that. I say, as you're training now,
a broader capacity.
Of course.
Confidence.
We are also spending heavy on training.
Wow.
Some of the courses, this is all the Nippon approach. Like underground, say over 7-8 mines. Ventilation is very crucial. Me sure say me do one of the mines now, you will not go underground. You run away. Ventilation is very, very important. Until you say here, mining engineers who have specialized or who are good. In fact, all of them, the inspectors to be trained in ventilation. Teachers say, South Africa now, Australia now, BBC. You have to do it. Yeah, Minerals Commission, you cannot say that's a kind of because you go to the mine and you see a very experienced person who has worked in Australia, Canada, Russia, etc. Otiho, you even be a laughing stock. You don't know what you are about. Anyone almost real. You are being power of Minerals Commission. We have to match them boot for boot.
Boot for boot.
The SEC office here, training staff, and then we will also enforce
this
local content law. We me and yes, it be a paper so kekeo. You saw the regional minister on 2 days ultimatum. That is how the way the regional minister of Greater Accra is behaving. That's the same thing we are doing in mining.
At the Minerals
we
Commission.
Sit down and then things there be 2 days. Then the third day he moved in now. Look at the praise everybody is giving him. It's the same thing we are doing here. We have to start from somewhere and enforce it. Until next with me, I will explain the fines.
The fines are very important.
Hey, some of them want showing them $5 million, $3 million. So if you want to go, for example, who could fire expatriate and he's not qualified, and we didn't approve it, or he will pay 1 year gross salary.
Wow.
Calculate the number of years or months he works, 6 months, and multiply and share. Do you want to do that? Especially if you're an exploration company, you have not found a gold yet. And then scanner okwakotua in fine is even more than what you should have used to do the exploration. Okoya now buy.
See you. I was here this year. Nyame yadoma next week. So it's been an exciting conversation. Trust me. But I think you guys are doing some amazing job. Our Minerals Commission. And next week we'll go into the fines. No. Now subsequently they will assign the so. Yeah, that's a part.
But no problem back.
Adain.
Well, I call GTV like no say me or GTV and other stations now.
Okay.
Yeah, my public no. The chance to I don't know whether most station you have that arrangement. Okay, or maybe they can send whatever and then
messages.
We can, but yes,
messages a bit
yeah, then we can explain someone until next time. Maybe I have to ask for a 2-hour slot. Because you see,
some Minerals Commission. So okay, some Minerals Commission. You can't say can you?
In
the cash
me can't say you sika. And now, Bibisa, what I'm trying to say is this: who regulating an industry that has the best of the best in the world in Africa?
Absolutely.
You cannot just take an ordinary person and say he's an inspector.
Yes, I get you.
You understand that? Who doesn't want to say, look at this guy? There's this hazard he didn't even notice it because he doesn't know what he's about. So we will have to look for the money and train our people.
Yeah.
And support a free minister okra is not easy. There are 20 pickups. Now saying 20 pickups. It's not in Accra, our district and regional offices. So they can go for monitoring and go around. That's the support the Minister of Mining has given us.
Has given you.
Bibi kakra mi kosuguni oh Ayisi no okay mami week 1 week na aba. Yes, because he understands that we regulate the finest in the world. He understands that very well. And thank you very much.
I get you. Messages no P about I'm running to maybe we'll push them to
next week.
Nah.
I don't know whether I'm not supposed to tell you your star, but ABR next time about first 10-15 minutes. ABR messages me. ABR messages, for example, if there are about 20 messages that are asking the same question or raising the same query, and we welcome criticisms too.
Yes.
Maybe a particular message, 20 or 10 are raising, so that means that it's a common thing.
Yeah.
We can spend the first 10 minutes.
No, since next week we will still be dealing with local content and local participation, but this time on the fines. Maybe we do it first 20 minutes, not 10 minutes. It'll be a phone line.
Yes, that is better.
And then you respond to them.
And then maybe the other 2 sessions, no teaching.
We
just
take
be doing
concerns
phone and then questions.
Super.
Yes.
Super.
Because even in answering the questions, it's more or less education.
Absolutely.
So some subsequent sessions, questions and answers.
No, see you. We're too much.
It's okay.
We're too much. Yeah, that's it.
It's also you're too much. Okay. Bye-bye.
And yes, CEO of the Minerals Company.